Hi, guys. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Mr. Pluk, 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 Pluk. Hi, Monica. Hi, Jill. Hi, Ronald. Bill, and the second name I cannot read. Rishab. So it's time. I guess we can start. I only have photos of male subjects. That's okay. It's a little bit, how should I say? Maybe a little bit more boring because I like to draw women. But anyway, let's make the best of it. And the first one is not the easiest one, but since we still have to warm up, we can better start with this one anyway. I hope you can hear me. Maybe you don't hear me, but anyway, let's try start drawing with this one. It's for this kind of a squarey shape or rectangle. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Monica. Because I cannot guess if you guys can hear me or not. I hope you guys had a nice week. I had a nice week too, but I have a lot of hay fever. Because of the. Hi, Jack. So there are not so many features on this face. The nose is a little bit bigger than normal, I think. So we'll focus a little bit on the nose. Hi, Pierre. You don't have to learn so much. The shape of the mouth is kind of interesting. It's kind of, there is a nice curve in it. I'm sorry, guys, if I have to sneeze sometimes. It will be really spectacular, but I cannot help it. There are too many pollen in the air. Hi, Chai. Of course, Chai. Of course, I watched Belgium versus Russia. And now the Dutch are playing. I wanted to see that actually too. I didn't think about that, but it's okay. I can still watch it afterward. This guy's neck is kind of sturdy, so he's in a good shape. Maybe he's doing some exercises. Nog steeds 0-0 Ronald. Yeah. I don't know any of the players of Ukraine, but I know who's the trainer. That's Shevchenko. He was a really good player. Shevchenko. This shoulder is higher. Do you see that? It brings some dynamic in the picture. Today is Shevchenko versus Frank de Boer. Yeah, that's one way to put it. De Boer was a great player too, but there were two of them. They were an identical twin, Frank and Ronald, maybe. What was his brother's name? Ronald, I think. So I think this is my first sketch. Not really spectacular, but we have to warm up a little bit. Okay. Let's tone it down. Let's make a new layer for the black line. Let's see. Okay, the tinderbox is open. And I prefer starting with the glasses because they give a nice structure to the face because everything is connected because of the glasses. The eyes are there, the nose is there. So. He has a smiling face. Excuse me. You will hear me sniffing a lot today. So you have to try to make his eyes smile as well. Not only the mouth or so, but the eyes are smiling too. And the smiling line, you can see that here, right? You shouldn't do this. It has to be this way because the cheeks push up this line when you smile. And Joe Biden is really very near me. He's like 20, 25 kilometers from here now. He's in Brussels to try to repair what the clown destroyed. The orange clown. Exactly. Well, I can use some other words, even uglier words, but let's keep it on clown today. That's a little bit too much. So, you know the best word, the greatest words. Yeah. I think there exist a lot of words for talking about this orange clown, but actually, in general, I prefer not speaking about him anymore. I think that's the best way. Have you been practicing more with Foamy, Monica? $18 people, very nice. Thank you all for being here. I hope you can watch the football game at the same time. Well, I guess it's only important for Europeans. It's not really important, football, but can be amusing sometimes. That's great. Okay. Let's bring here some color. Too exciting. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I almost believe you. Almost. Although you're from Portugal, I think there are some, well, Portugal is still in the running. And Switzerland What did they do? Somebody is saying Jim Meister is here, and he said, "Don't insult clowns." It means that I am not allowed to use the word clown for this crazy guy. Okay, let's call him the crazy guy from now on. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, Jack, that's what he told me. So that's why he said don't use the word clown for the crazy guy from America. I should watch my words. The Orange Menace, yeah. I hope the menace is over. Hi, Kathy. I'm okay, Kathy. I just have hay fever. I'm not crying. Okay. I think I'll stop with this one and try to find another one, more funny one. Okay. Next one is this one. So this one is kind of a longish face, almost like a peanut or something. Yeah, I know. I've seen it, Monica. Here is Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. So this person was watching the video. This guy has kind of a funny hair here. The eyes are both kind of this direction, but one has it harder than the other one, so I'm going to correct this one. Here we almost see the whole iris, and in the other eye it's kind of covered, which makes the drawing a little bit more dynamic. More hair? Well, I don't think so. When people ask me at a gig, can you give me more hair? I say, okay, for 10 euro, I do that. So I'm not really going to give him more hair. These are just the first lines, so I can still change everything. The nose is not really special. He has a nice smile. And the chin is kind of short. You want to try giving him more hair, Chai? You can do that. I'll be interested in seeing the results. You never know. Not really more hair, but maybe a little bit more like this. See, that's not really more. It's kind of longer, but not more. I like giving him a little bit longer neck because there are a lot of wrinkles, so we need space for that. Also, this shoulder is higher and kind of a corner here, and this one is more hanging smoothly like this. That's a nice chunk that you're going to try. I'm looking forward to the results. So this eyebrow is a little bit higher than the other one, which means that we have to give him more wrinkles here because of the positioning of the eyebrow. Yeah, something like this. And now I want to start with the eyes because these are kind of full of expression, right? Am I on the right layer? Yeah. Going to make it a little bit smaller because I feel that I don't have enough space here. So I make the eye a little bit smaller. Okay. Okay. We cannot draw all the wrinkles in a speed drawing, but we have to draw the ones that are important. So, my inspirations. Thank you, by the way. Well, I hope you're still talking about caricature. Probably David Levine, Franquin, Mulatier, always the same names. What am I doing here? Yeah, that's better. We bring this a little bit higher, then he's smiling a little bit stronger. Okay. So we go downwards to the neck. No, I forgot some ears. We don't see so much of the ear in this person. It's less important than sometimes with other people. Mm-hmm. So without the blue layer, it's looking a little bit different. So let's make this one, I don't know, maybe a little bit more orange or yellowish. That's a little bit too much, maybe. That might be a nice color. Yeah, why not? And this time I'll start with adding some orange colors on this side, because in the shade it behaves like a little bit more orange. Are you guys still there? It's so silent. Ronald, how is Holland doing? Not winning yet against the Ukraine? Oh boy. 0-0. Second half already. Wow. The blackbirds are singing here like they think it's already morning. It's funny. Thank you, Jim. I'm happy you are here. That's good news. 1-0. That's good news. Oh, what am I doing? Well, Jim was writing to me with Messenger, Jack. Some people do that sometimes. They can do that so nobody else can see it. So, Kathy, how's your French? Yeah, too bad. Yeah. But I think Jim will come back sooner or later. He's such a good guy. And what a great artist. Ah, Kathy, that's nice. You're starting to learn French. Ah, Jim is saying, I just don't know how to join the live conversation. Well, Jim, there is a chat box on the same page, and people are just typing their remarks or funny things or how Holland is doing in the European Championship. I don't think today my drawings will be really good. I'm a little bit suffering. Hi, Fernando. Thank you, Selim. I have a problem, Selim, with the pollen. With the nice weather, for me, it better start raining, but I don't want to wish that for everybody else. So let's enjoy the nice weather. Thank you, Bill. Okay. Let's go to another one. Okay, guys? I know, Jim. I know. This is Paco. It's a photo that I just got. Max, I'm traveling on the road, but I love it, and I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Well, I'm actually okay. It's just hay fever, and it's giving me a little bit headache and running nose, and sometimes I sneeze 8 times after each other. I hope it doesn't start here. Here we go. This is Paco. Paco. Well, it's a little bit difficult photo actually, but I decide in my head to give him kind of a small forehead and then a wider lower part, and then the ear popping out, something like this. This should be the start. A lot going on here. Love it. Thank you, Monica. So his eyes are kind of well, the eyebrows are doing this, of course, but then the eyes are almost closed. I don't know if he's doing that all the time, but given this photo, it will be something like this. So the nose will be the main feature probably, but he also has kind of a wide mouth and a little bit big philtrum. So let's see what this is going to be. Twiddle. Hup, Holland Hup. I should have made my background in the orange color, right? I'll do that next time. Just to make some Belgian people angry. That would be nice. Duel de la Yeah, I don't know how the schedule is. If Belgium wins and Holland wins, I don't know in which pool they are playing. I mean, how the next round will be. So you think there might be a confrontation? The lowlands would be nice. Would be nice. There's some double chin here. So I like this basic sketch better than the ones before. Oh, only in the final? Oh, wow. That would be even better. And then it will be in Holland because I think Belgium doesn't even have a suitable stadium, right? The final, wow, that would be awesome. Hi, Paco. I think this is Paco who we are drawing. So you're just in time to see how we destroy you, Paco. Oh, not really. George Orwell, really? Why are the Belgians good in comic style? Is it because of French fries? No, it's because of the beer. Well, Belgians have a great history with comics. What we are doing here has nothing to do with comics, but I know I understand your question. And especially they call it the Franco-Belgian school. They have been great in comics all the way with all the big names. Most of them have disappeared too badly. Where are you from, George Orwell? Because you write in French? Which is strange for George Orwell to write in French. Wilfred Velasquez Torres, thank you for sharing your knowledge. Hello, this is Aguada, Puerto Rico. That's a first. Nice to meet you. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. No, it's not a nice song, right? You know it from Leonard Bernstein's musical? Ah, you're from Portugal. Okay. Puerto Rico. Portugal is invading my stream slowly. Ah, you call that slowly? That's because we are both small countries. We have to unite against the big ones. Ah, Jim, thank you. I wish we could talk immediately. Maybe with Messenger it's easier than with YouTube. Mais j'ai fait école buissonnière en France. Qu'est-ce que c'est l'école buissonnière? Je ne connais pas. C'est trop difficile pour moi. Probablement les Français savent de quoi tu parles, mais je ne connais pas ce mot-là. Buissonnière. 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 Jamais entendu. Explique-moi, George. Je ne crois pas que c'est ton vrai nom. L'école buissonnière, c'est quand on fait semblant d'aller à l'école et qu'on va se promener dans la nature. Bon, mais c'est vrai, tu me racontes des blagues, Jim. Yeah, guys, you need to learn some languages. We speak in English, in French. I'm sorry, it's not always English because some people speak French, right? The most important thing about speaking is that we can understand each other. So it's true. So it means that you didn't go to school so much, right? Jim says he's never telling any jokes or make a fool of me. How could I ever doubt you? Ben, peut-être parce que tu es le fils d'un clown, Jim. Il raconte des blagues, non? Wir könnten auch Deutsch. In der Schweiz, du musst auch ein bisschen Deutsch kennen. Ja. Ein bisschen? Nein. Sehr viel Deutsch. I have to work on my German. I have to do some classes. I mean, not really real classes, but on my phone. Ein bisschen, yeah. Well, in Switzerland, they speak 4 languages, right? It's even worse than Belgium. Well, we have more languages, but they're not official languages. Sie sprechen viele Langen. I think it has to be, Sie sprechen viele Sprachen, but I'm not sure. Maybe there are some people from Vienna here, maybe, and they will be so happy to correct us if they're here. Ooh, what a nice blue line. Officially yeah, I know the Roman language is kind of almost disappearing, I think, no? Rhetor-Roman, something like that. Sprachen is correct, yeah. Yeah, now I have an earworm. The song Puerto Rico from West Side Story. I love the recordings of that musical with Leonard Bernstein. Oh, bad. Yeah, it's a classic. I like the movie, but I like the recordings that he made afterwards with Kirite Kanawa and stuff. That was really Awesome. I love Kirite Kanema. Okay. We could do some more, but maybe it's a good moment to stop with this one. I feel a little bit happier about this one than about the other ones before. So maybe we still have some opportunities today. Paco, do you recognize yourself? 2-1 Ronald. No. Let's go to the next one. And the next one is this one. It's kind of a funny face, huh? Not meant as an insult, but it's kind of interesting. It is a little bit empty. I mean, no hair, almost no eyebrows, no glasses. There is a beard, but not really prominent. So in this case, thank you, Paco. He likes it. So in this case, we really have to play on the global features, and I think let's do a big skull, a high skull for once. Sorry for my sighing, guys. It feels like I don't have much air in my lungs. He has very high eyelids. It's funny, right? I don't remember who sent this photo or where I got it. Okay, Jim, we all know you're getting old. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you will join in the next time too. I hope we can meet this year in Saint Just, but you said I'll check it out, right? It would be great. Yeah, that's right. The shape of his nose is like he has been pushed against the window. Like this, right? And his mouth is kind of sad, not angry, a little bit sad. So let's try to make it a little bit worse. And this is kind of important. I see now that his cheeks are a little bit lower than his chin. If there wouldn't be a beard, but it's almost nothing. It's just a white beard here. So I see one nostril higher than the other one. Yeah, that's true. Okay, thank you. Hi, Valta. Nice to see you here. Awesome. Berlin is watching, guys. Berlin. Valta can speak German, I'm sure. No, we were just speaking about speaking languages here. Which language do you have to speak? Most people speak English or something. But sometimes when I know that there is a person who doesn't really speak English, like French or whatever, I don't mind answering in French. And now I see that Ronald is posting that Holland lost this 2-0 advantage and it's 2-2 on the European Football Championship, which I know everybody's interested in. Anyway, I don't want him to be too strong or whatever. I'm not going to do that. I see this shape from the head, and this shape I want to continue actually in the shoulders. You know what I mean? So I lost my color. So I'm not going to make his shoulders really wide. Ja, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch reden. Ich lerne doch noch. Grüße aus der Schweiz. You know that German is the most spoken language in the European Union? I always thought it would be English, but it wasn't. Even when the Great Britain was in the European Union, German was already the most spoken language. Yeah, English always works a little bit, right? Zoop. Here we go. I thought Russian. I'm talking about the European Union. So far, they're not in the European Union, right? Yeah, I don't know if Russian is more spoken than German in whole Europe. I mean, there are less and less Russians, right? They drink themselves to death. Ooh. Yes, but they are everywhere. Really? I never met one Russian in my life, I think. But I understand what that you say, that when you're from the Baltic states, you have the impression that you see Russians everywhere. I really, really understand what you say. His eyes are a little bit like an extraterrestrial or something. So, Monica, we put one nostril higher than the other one. Maybe I exaggerate a little bit too much, but that's always fun, right? Now I wonder if I do the hair, the mustache with the black line or with the color one. I think I will do something with the black line anyway. Ha! What kind of brush do you use now? I'll show you. Are you ready? Ta-da! Tinderbox. It's in the brush library from Procreate. I never bought it. 3-2. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like this brush very much because you can, with the same width, I mean, here you don't have to change or play with the size all the time. You can just by pushing less or more, you can have a great line width variation. You're welcome. Let's give him a skull. Boo. Something like that. Are you planning to come to ISCA this year? Well, I think I will have to rob a bank, Volta. I don't have any money this year. I'm hit really badly by COVID. That's not physically, but my wallet has been hit. Oh, I have to put the ears lower. I would love to, but I don't think I can do it financially this year. Unless many things are changing with a lot of assignments. You never know. If I have the money, I'll go. So your question means that you're planning to go, right? Well, the situation in Belgium is like this. We are the country that is vaccinating at the highest pace, the highest rate in whole Europe. And especially in the part of Belgium where I live, Flanders, we are doing even faster. So I think at this moment, from the grown-up people, 70% has been vaccinated at least one time, I mean, one shot, and 33% has been fully vaccinated. Personally, I will have my second shot at the end of July. I had to wait 12 weeks because I had AstraZeneca. So all the younger people who are getting vaccinated now, they will be sooner vaccinated than me because they get Pfizer and they only have to wait 4 years. Yeah, I had my first shot, and the end of July I will have my second one. And all the people of kind of 40 years old now, they get their invitations, so it will go really soon. They already speak about vaccinating younger people, 16, 17 years old soon. So it's looking good here, but I hope that the events will start soon again. And I'm not sure how this is going to evolve in Belgium. I hope it's going to get there soon. No live gigs yet. Although the flea markets and stuff are open, maybe it's something that I have to consider to do some retail. Fortunately, I have some commissions for companies like digital drawings. But I would like to do the live work because that's my favorite thing, actually. And I like to to draw and get paid and go home, you know. You don't have to prepare so much on a live gig. And it's nice to draw for people, to talk with them while you draw. I like that. In markets, I only drew in markets in Japan, actually. You mean retail, right? In the past, I didn't have to do that in Belgium because I had enough gig work, and actually, I prefer gig work instead of retail because it's totally different. With retail work, you really have to be soft with your subjects because they have to buy it. Welcome back, Kathy. And my last gig was last year, August. It was a family party. Nice. At that moment, we had no debts anymore. And then in a few days, I had 5 or 6 reservations. And in a few days, everything changed again, and I lost all my appointments. Jim Meister says he's going to bed with West Side Story songs in his head. Good night, Jim. Stay safe. Yeah. Well, anyway, we have to stay positive. I think good times are coming. Last century, it was way worse. They had the First World War, and then they had the flu, the pandemic. They lost more people than what happened now. And then they had the Roaring 20s, right? So maybe we can expect such a thing here happening too. Oopla, what am I doing? Yeah, there might be a new war. That happened last century as well. Anyway, if there is a new war here, there will be no survivors. No more problems. Can you imagine that Schiele and Klimt died of the flu last century? What a terrible thing, right? Klimt and Schiele. How old was Schiele? 28? What a terrible loss. And I think his wife was pregnant. She even died before him, I think. I'm just going to add a little bit different color for the mustache, just a little bit. It makes the color palette a little bit more complete. And Monica, if there is a war, you're in the best country of the world. They're always pretending the war is not about them. George Orwell, la politiquement correcte commence aussi à affecter les caricaturistes comme il est nul aux caricaturistes. Comme il a. What is that? Oui? Aux caricaturistes ou non? I think you're right. Since the murders in France, I think many artists don't draw what they want anymore. And it's not only the artists, also the teachers, and it's not only in France, it's also happening here and in Holland. So that's the problem. Political correctness. Recently, you cannot even call somebody he or she anymore. Oh, I gave him such a bad color, but I like it. Oui, les cartoonistes, oui. Holland won. I hope I can see it again tonight. But fortunately, I'm not a cartoonist. I'm just drawing faces. Okay, this guy is a little bit strange, but I'm going to make it a little bit stranger. I'm going to give him red eyes. I think it's suitable. It fits here. Ta-da. And then we can go to the one everybody's been waiting for, I think. This one. Actually, it's a little bit unethical what I'm doing because I stole the photo from the post of a colleague, and he was really careful with it by drawing this guy because he didn't want to hurt him, but this is not a live thing. I don't think we're hurting somebody by making a real caricature. Yeah, Bill, I know. So, You can do with him what you want, right? You don't have to follow my thing. Oh, Valda, you have to go at the best moment. Okay. Thanks. See you again. Say hi. Take care of yourself. My nose is still itching, but I haven't been sneezing for an hour. That's good. I'm just inventing some things here on the nose to get an idea. There is almost too much you can do with this face, so you have to choose a little bit. So yes, I go for the eyes and the nose, and then we see that this guy has an enormous beard. That's a little bit a shame because it makes this part more less important. It's inspiring. That's good, Monica. I think I'm not gonna make the beard as long, but I'm going to make it a little bit wider because I think if I make it too long, it will make my drawing not so interesting. And he has kind of a wide bone structure here in the face. So the the part of the skull is not that important, I think. We just give him something, a bandana, or how should I call this? And there is some skull here with some flat hair combed in this way, this direction. So if I get killed in an accident or something tomorrow, it will be karma because I've been drawing this guy. Not really. I've been not treating him in nicely, right? But anyway, it's just an exercise. I'm inventing this because I don't see it. I'm trying to imagine the posture and how he's holding his arms. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Okay, that could be enough. time to start a beer, guys. Can you see this brand? They don't pay me, but it's a very good beer. Local beer from my city, Mechelen, Belgium. Now everything will go really well. I love all the beer from your country. You're a connoisseur. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah, we have really a lot of good beers. Thank you, Chai. You drank a lot in Hong Kong. Salute, Paco. You mean you drank a lot of Belgian beer, or you drank a lot in general, Cathy? Excuse me. Ah, of course, from your country. Really? You can buy them there? In Hong Kong? But I think the best brands are not sold everywhere in the world. You see kind of stupid brands like Stella or something, but we don't drink that as good beer. Right? Now it's wine. Of course, it's wine in France. I love the wine too. I don't drink alcohol so much because my wife is Japanese and she cannot cope with alcohol. So normally I hardly have any alcohol in the house. You tried 70 different tastes until now. Well, I'll tell you this: we have a cafe in Antwerp, where they have over 300 different Belgian beers. So you still have some work. But 70 is, I have a lot of respect for that. That's a good try. '70, yeah. Plum wine from Japanese. Plum wine. Yeah. I don't know it. I only know sake, which is a rice wine. I really, really like it a lot. It's not sweet, not too strong. That's the problem. You can drink a lot of it before you really feel that you're getting drunk. Maybe for you. Do you know what's the brand? One Cup. It's kind of a cheaper version of the sakes. It's really cheap and not so bad. You can buy them in all the 24/7 shops. Ça me rappelle les yeux de Jeff Bridges. Well, I hope he's. Yeah, I know what you mean. Jeff Bridges has kind of the droopy eyes as well, but only the eyes, right? I think all the rest is more Gérard Depardieu. Depardieu. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Mhm. I'm thinking about which basic color I would use for this one. Maybe something red, pink. I'm not sure yet. Let's make the selection first. It shouldn't be a normal color anyway. Wine color, yeah, but white wine or red wine, Jack? I agree. At the nose will be Harry Potter, Dumbledore. Yeah, maybe. Mhm. Yeah, red, but maybe not everything. I don't know. The nose definitely will be reddish. Okay, but let's try. I'll try what you say. But which kind of red? Slightly orange? I don't know. That's kind of a strong color, maybe too strong. Yeah, that's right, Monica. I'm just trying out some colors to see what could be a basic thing. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. It's just making a choice, you know. The nose should be more purplish, for sure. Yeah, we just try. We just try. I think Bordeaux is a little bit too dark in general, so we have to respect some light and shade and whatever, you know. Pom 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 pom. And the rest I will do with the brush, I think, because I do want some hair structure here. Mm. I think everybody's drawing this nice guy. We have to give some shading under the beard. Where did you go? What do you mean, Bill? Where did you go? Was I offline? I don't know. Maybe I was offline. If you ask me so, probably I was offline. I don't know. Anyway, I'm still here. I think I'm going to fill the tummy with the same color as the bandana. That would be nicer. It gives a little bit more unity. Okay. Okay, guys, I think this is it. If I'm still online. Good night, guys. I had a good time. Sorry for my sniffing. I'm happy I didn't have to sneeze. Thanks, Alan. Good night, Shai. Thank you, Jorge. Good night. Thank you for coming. Mr. Pukluk. Dank je, Frits. Op het moment dat het begint te regenen, ga ik me beter voelen. Maar dat mag ik niet zeggen, zeker. Thank you, Paco. Good night. Bonsoir, Cathy. Bye, Selim. Actually, I could keep drawing on this guy. There's so much to do. He would be kind of a good Father Christmas, but maybe the scary type. It's okay. Could be worse. So we end like we started. Goodbye, everybody.